Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HIMediaTV. I'm your host, Evan from HIMediaTV, and welcome back to HIMedia Headlines for today, January the 8th, 2025. Mazel tov. Welcome back to the new year. It's off to a great start. But some good news for you guys today, and good news only for our first episode. As the title says, craftable name tags are coming to Minecraft. No longer will you have to dig deep down into the bowels just to name your dog something that won't let it despawn. Oh, and by the way, they're going to be craftable with just one piece of paper and a nugget of, I think, any metal. So you can get a name tag in a dog as early as, like, copper. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, they're also bringing baby mobs to Minecraft. I felt like, the baby mobs redesigns were all wonderful, don't get me wrong, but, it seems like through all the announcements and promotional materials, they talked more about, like, the new baby mobs than the shoe drop of name tags being craftable finally. Now, granted, Hightail is coming out, and I haven't looked into it much. We'll see how that is, but broadly speaking, this is a pretty cool update. Personally, with this new drop model that Minecraft is doing, I'm relatively supportive of it. Because, what was it, a year? What felt like 2 years between when they announced the Caves and Cliffs updates and, like, all of the changes in it, versus, like, when all the changes that they announced were finally put in, the son of a bitch. I know that Microsoft kind of hamstrings Mojang. Like, it's not Mojang's fault things are like this. It's Microsoft's. Because Minecraft was lightning in a bottle, and they do not want to, piss that goodwill away. They're very nervous about messing up Minecraft's base game too much. And I would, we see what they do with the April Fool's stuff, like, in the massive, huge changes that they make with, like, those releases. Obviously Minecraft, like, Mojang is capable of making really cool stuff, and they want to make really cool stuff. They just fucking can't. They just can't, because Microsoft pigeonholes them. So I'm hopeful that, like, these drops allow for the game to be a little bit more dynamic, and things of that nature. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. I'm planning on opening up a Java server, and I'm feeling my Minecraft phase blooming once again. So we'll see what ends up happening. Playing my Bedrock server on Linux has been kind of a pain in the ass. So I don't know. We'll have to see by and large. All in all, I'm excited for some of these changes. I'm gonna have to dig deeper in them and possibly expect a second episode today of some kind. I'm planning, I don't know if I'm going to put it here or if I'm just going to put it on my main channel. I'm going to go apparently ESO had some mechanics changes and stuff. I don't think it's going to be enough for me to come back to enjoy the game as much as I used to, but apparently there's some, like, pretty drastic progression and quality of life changes, so I might want to go check that out. But yeah, Minecraft's goated. We love that shit. It's slow at work today, so I might end up playing that shit on my phone. Have a good one, everybody. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to HIMedia Headlines for today, January the 8th, 2026. I appreciate your time and your listenership. We appreciate you. Join the Discord. We've got a really awesome community down below that we would love to have you a part of, especially if you want to talk about today's stuff. And I'll probably throw the link to my new Minecraft Java server down there too, so why not? Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to HIMediaTV. I have been your host, Evan from HIMediaTV, and I'll see you guys next time.